Hello and welcome viewers, I am Pia and you're watching NewsX World. Let's take a look at the headlines this hour. US President Donald Trump and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi will chair the Gaza Peace Summit tomorrow, with 20 world leaders attending, including UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, UK's Prime Minister Keir Starmer, French President Emmanuel Macron, Italy's Giorgia Meloni and Spain's Pedro Sanchez. Meanwhile, Hamas will miss the formal signing of the Gaza peace deal. A senior Hamas official has confirmed that the hostage release will commence tomorrow morning. Hamas has warned that it will repel any renewed aggression. Meanwhile, over 500,000 Palestinians have returned to Gaza City since the ceasefire has been in effect. Iran has rejected US President Donald Trump's suggestion that it may normalize ties with Israel, calling it wishful thinking. Trump had hinted at Iran possibly joining the Abraham Accords following Israel's peace deals with 4 Muslim-majority countries and the ceasefire in Gaza. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has urged US President Donald Trump to broker peace in Ukraine, praising his efforts in the Middle East. Zelensky has called on Trump to pressurize Russia to enter into negotiations, especially considering the recent spate of attacks that targeted energy infrastructure. China has accused the United States of double standards after Washington threatened new tariffs. Beijing's Commerce Ministry has urged the US to correct what it terms erroneous practices, defending its decision to impose special port fees on US-linked vessels as a necessary countermeasure. Taliban forces have launched armed reprisals against Pakistani troops along Afghanistan's eastern border after Islamabad conducted airstrikes on Afghan soil. Pakistani officials have confirmed that Pakistan fired light and then heavy artillery at 4 points along the border and shot down 3 Afghan quadcopters. The Trump administration has directed the use of $8 billion in unused research funds to pay troops during the federal shutdown. Trump has ordered U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to ensure that military personnel receive their salaries on the 15th of October. Torrential rains in Mexico have killed at least 41 people and have caused widespread destruction. Flooding, landslides and collapsed roads have impacted 31 states. Hidalgo and Puebla have suffered the worst, with thousands affected. The Mexican military has deployed troops, boats and helicopters in order to assist rescue efforts and distribute aid in isolated communities.